What's up, gang? I'm coming through with another video, and this is a great topic. I'm going to explain to you guys why men who are too alpha is never a good thing. It's never a good sign. And this is a great video for all of you guys to watch, and all the women as well. And I bet they'll agree with me on this statement that I'm about to make. So, as a man, yes, you want to be alpha. But too much alpha, being over the top alpha, is never a good thing, bro. It's never a good thing. You should have a good mix of being alpha and also being vulnerable. If you can have a good mix of these two qualities, without a doubt, you will be able to attract the most amount of women and the right women in your life. If you can have both of these traits. The truth of the matter is, men who are always over the top alpha are the most insecure, weak people on the face of this planet with no emotional intelligence. And that's why they behave this way, because they don't have any intelligence. They have to act like the tough guy 24/7. And like I said, yes, you need some alpha in you, but not 24/7. You can never be vulnerable. You can never sit down and have an intelligent conversation. That's a bad sign. I think men who are over the top alpha are bullies, and that's all they know. And these men call out other men, always calling them down, always calling them names, bringing other people down because they are insecure. People who bring other people down are insecure, without a doubt. And women can sense this. Women do not like this. And that's just how it is. Women need a vulnerable man. And some guys think that women want the most dominant alpha dude out there. Which, yes, they definitely like their man to have a lot of alpha, but he needs to have some vulnerability in him, in his DNA. Because she will not be able to handle him. What's he going to do when he's hanging out with her? Right? You need to be able to settle down. You need to be able to have some intelligence for these girls, bro. There's a lot of videos out there that are a little bit too much alpha. Just a little too much. Even though I think these guys understand what they're saying, but I think they got done wrong so bad to the point where they don't want to show any vulnerability at all. And they're blocking themselves off completely from females altogether. Which, if you don't want a female, then that's on you, bro. But deep down, these guys want females. They're just deathly afraid. Deathly afraid. And they're not willing to show any vulnerability because they don't want to get taken advantage of. But the truth is, you have to. And you have to always take risks in life. If you don't ever open up, if you don't ever open yourself up to anybody, how are you supposed to ever get into a relationship? It's not going to work. Women can also sense men that are not opening up, that are not giving them nothing to work on, to work off of. That'll be your biggest downfall with relationships, being too alpha. And I'll say it again 100 times. Yes, you should be alpha, but you need that vulnerability. It concerns me the way some of these guys talk. Because I don't know about you guys, but I can see it through them that they want a good female in their life. But they're just too afraid. They're not opening up at all. And I think actually they will. I think these guys that I'm talking about right now might just be a little bit too young, and I understand them because I've felt that before, but there was never a point where I was so completely closed in that I would never accept the right girl into my life or be vulnerable with this girl to start something. But if I see red flags from a girl, then I'll close myself off because I'm not going to give my all. I'm not going to give 100% to a girl who's giving me 2%. That's not going to work. If some girl wants to act all high and mighty with a big old head, acting all good, acting all fucking cool, right? Which some of these females do, then I'm not going to open up. And I'll even bring it up. Like, communication has to be key here. Communication is key. We have to have a regular conversation. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now, but this shit, there's something fishy going on here. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, whenever you talk to some certain females out there that just, they act fucking weird, bro. And I actually think this is what makes a lot of men over the top alpha, because they never want to open up at all. You just have to always be open to the right person. Because I feel these guys end up becoming so alpha and so self-centered to the point where they wouldn't open up to the right female if the occasion called for it. And that's not a good thing. You just have to see everything for what it is and capitalize on the opportunities you get with certain people. You have to know what's real and what's not real. The more information you get about knowledge like this, the better off you will be in life, with females and males. It goes the exact same thing for guys. Girls know guys that are not opening up. It's the exact same thing. And guys know girls who are not opening up. So being too alpha is never a good thing. Even in my days where I was at my most alpha, I was still vulnerable in a 24-hour period at some point. I can always be vulnerable. Even in my days where I was my most driven, my most physically driven. I was probably at about the age 19 to 23. In between that age right there, I was probably the most alpha. 19 to 22 probably. And even in that age, I was still able to be vulnerable and still had encounters with girls and still dated girls. and showed vulnerability to these girls and told these girls the truth. Told these girls deep things about myself, opening up. I'll always open up. As long as a female opens up to me, I will open up to her. And that's all there is to it. So the moral of this story, do not be too alpha. You need to be alpha, but not too alpha, not over the top. Because nobody likes that. Nobody likes that shit. There's even times in my life where certain individuals thought I was over the top alpha, but they didn't see what I was doing for a 24-hour period. They might have just seen me in the gym or something like this and put me on to be some monster or some shit like that, but I'm always vulnerable during the days and throughout the days at times. But yes, there's times where I go complete fucking beast mode and look fucking savage, look like a complete alpha male, purebred. But no, even in these times of my life, I was still vulnerable. Always. Down to earth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think this is a pretty good topic. I'll be back with another video pretty soon. Until next time, guys, I'm out.